Welcome to Little Forget-Me-Nots super easy tutorial. This is a super easy cushion to make for beginners, and we are going to be focusing on the envelope finish. This wee cushion is pre-made and it's used the flat stitches. Now I have focused on the tough stitches because I wanted to give you some variation. I personally like the flat stitches for this project, but the tough stitches gives it a 3D effect. You want to grab some punch needle fabric, textile glued, and just smear it all over the back. I use one of these wee plastic thingies, you can pick them up from eBay. Get a pair of pliers and just take all them staples off the wooden frame. When you've taken your fabric off the frame, grab your 2 pieces of backing fabric. This is how the back of your cushion is going to look. This uses a lot of fabric but is super easy for beginners. I would fold my fabric in half and put a crease in it using an iron. Then you want to grab some pins, or I like using wee clips just to make sure that it's all secure and in place and that fabric isn't going to budge. Key thing that I want to mention, you want to sew everything inside out. So the bit you're going to be displayed is going to be in underneath all of that. I hope that makes sense. Now, sewing all of this fabric together does take a wee bit of time and a wee bit of patience. But just take your time, have fun with it, and try and keep your stitching really close to your punch needle stitches, and then it's a wee bit more forgiving if you use the tough side. I broke a needle in the middle of sewing this all together, so my backing fabric might have been just a wee bit too thick, but it just gives it a wee bit more stability, but it's up to you. You just want to be extra careful around this stage. When you're stitching all of them layers of fabric, they may move, but just take your time, make sure you're doing it right, and enjoy it. Then when you're finished, you just want to cut away all of that excess fabric, and your corners, you want to cut them diagonally. If you don't do this, it will be an absolute nightmare when you're turning it inside out and trying to get them corners nice and square looking. You want to get your finger in and poke them corners up so they look like they are an actual corner, and your wee envelope cushion will look just like this, hopefully. Then you want to grab your inner and just put it all together, and that lovely wee beach cushion is done, dusted, and it looks so pretty. So that is your super easy punch needle cushion tutorial. I hope you followed along and enjoyed it.